Close your eyes and take a deep, gentle breath and let it all go out. You are safe here. The day is done. The list is quiet. All that remains is the beautiful, steady rhythm of your breathing. In and out. You are simply entering the story to drift into deep sleep. Today's story is The Lighthouse Keeper and the Lost Star. Near the edge of the vast, cool ocean stood a tall, stalwart lighthouse. It was painted white with bold red stripes, and its great lamp sent a powerful, steady beam of light spinning out over the dark water. The keeper of this lighthouse was a kind, quiet man named Silas. Silas wasn't much for company. His best friends were the seagulls that nestled on the rocks and the steady ticking rhythm of the lighthouse clock. He lived in a small, circular apartment just below the lamp room, and his world was one of comforting routines, polishing the thick glass, winding the clockwork, and brewing a perfect cup of chamomile tea every night at 9 o'clock. Tonight, the wind was just a soft breath, and the ocean was a deep blue velvet. Silas was up in the lamp room, looking out over the water, when he noticed something unusual. High in the dark sky, among the familiar pinpricks of light, one small star seemed to be wobbling. It wasn't the usual gentle shimmer. This star was drifting, slowly falling out of its proper place in the heavens. Silas watched, his eyes wide with quiet concern. He poured himself a cup of tea, careful not to clink the saucer. The star didn't fall fast, like a shooting star. No, it drifted with the softness of a leaf on a still pond. It descended until it seemed to stop, hovering just over the horizon line, where the sea met the sky. It wasn't sparkling anymore. It glowed faintly, a soft, pale blue. Well, Silas murmured, his voice a low rumble. That won't do at all. A star belongs in the sky. Silas knew he had a gentle adventure ahead. He fetched his warm wool sweater, pulled on his thick canvas boots, and took his favorite smooth river stone from the windowsill, a small charm of luck. He descended the long winding staircase of the lighthouse. Tap, 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 went his boots on the stone steps, the quiet rhythm soothing his thoughts. When he stepped outside, the sand was cool and damp beneath his feet. The waves whispered softly against the shore. Out beyond the rocks, he saw the lost star. It wasn't resting on the water, but floating just above it, glowing like a tiny, sleepy lantern the size of a teacup. Silas walked carefully across the pebbles. As he drew nearer, he saw that the little star wasn't afraid. It simply seemed tired, pulsing faintly like a slow heartbeat. He knelt beside it. "Hello, friend," he whispered. "You have come a long way down, but I think you are meant to be up, aren't you?" He didn't gram or rush. He simply opened his hand, palm up, and waited. After a long, still moment, the little star drifted towards him and settled softly in his palm. It was weightless and cool, like holding a snowflake that never melted. Holding the fragile light, Silas began his walk back. He didn't take the narrow lighthouse stairs again. He knew the star needed an easier, quieter path. He walked up the grassy hill behind the tower, where tall blades of grass brushed his legs and swayed gently in the night breeze. The world was calm and open, the air filled with stillness. And the tower, he paused. From here, the sky stretched endlessly, deep and dark and full of waiting stars. He lifted his hands high. "Time to go home," he said softly. The star shimmered faintly, as if it understood. Then it began to rise, slowly, gracefully, climbing higher and higher, until it became one with the velvet sky again. It settled into its place and sparkled brighter than before, a tiny, thankful glint above the sea. Silas stood watching for a long while, his heart steady and warm. When the star was finally just one among many, he turned and made his way back down the hill. Back in the lighthouse, he removed his boots and sweater, climbed to the lamp room, and settled into his chair by the window. The great beam of light swept steadily across the waves, and the clock ticked its faithful rhythm. He poured the last of his chamomile tea and looked out at the stars. His eyes found the little one he had helped. It shone peacefully, back where it belonged. Silas smiled faintly, the quiet satisfaction of his simple duty wrapping around him like a soft blanket. The star flares in the sky, the light was in the tower, and Silas was home. He leaned back, letting the sound of the waves and the clock's steady tick-tock relax him. He breathed slowly, in and out, and his eyelids grew heavy. Silence drifted into a deep, peaceful sleep, anchored by the soft hum of the sea and the steady, comforting glow of the lighthouse. Sleep well now, all is calm, all is bright. Good night to you.